Hi, my name's Nikki and welcome to my healthy YouTube channel. We're going to start by reaching our arms up and inhaling through our nose. Bring your arms down to heart center as you exhale through your mouth. Feel your heart pumping for you. Breathe in and breathe out slowly. Turn to the side of your yoga mat and reach down with your arms. Make sure your back is straight. Try to get your palms to the floor. Bend your knees if you must. Pedal your knees for more flexibility. Bring your chest to your knees and reach out in front of you into downward dog. Spread out your palms and attempt to bring your heels to the ground. Pedal your knees. It's okay if your heels don't touch, it's the beginning of class. Lean forward into plank, bend down, keeping your elbows at a 90-degree angle. Lift up into upward dog. Twist your hips in order to open them up. Bring your knees to the ground, big toes together, and reach forward while pushing your hips down to your heels for child's pose. Bend in your toes and back to downward dog. Walk your feet up to your hands and reach down again with a flat back. This time you should be able to reach a little bit farther. Halfway up and then back down. Bring it up and bend your knees and bring your arms up again to mountain pose, heart center. Feel your heart pump. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And as you exhale, reach down and into plank. Push back with your heels and go into downward dog. Walk yourself up to forward plank. Reach down, 90-degree angle with your elbows. Stay here for a few breaths. Now make sure your elbows are squeezed against your chest and your elbows are at around a 90-degree angle. Reach down for a push-up and up into upward dog. Look behind your shoulders. Fold back into downward dog. Remember, your palms and fingers should be spread out. Inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, come back to a standing plank. Roll onto your side and reach your arm up for side plank. There are a few modifications here. If you feel like this is too easy, you can bring your other leg up and hold it here for a few breaths. And if this is too difficult, if it's easier, you can bring your hips down, come back into a forward plank, lean forward, chaturanga push-up, chaturanga push-up. As you inhale, reach down, exhale, reach out. And one more with your breath. And side plank over to the other side. Remember, you can bring your hips down, you can bring your leg up if you would like. This is difficult for balance, and this is a great move to practice. If your arms are burning, just breathe through it. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Come back into plank, and we're going to go back to downward dog. Reach your heels back as far as you can. It's okay if they don't touch as long as they're reaching. Bring your feet forward and lean forward again, chest to knees. Grab your elbows to rest your arms and your shoulders. Pedal your knees for your hamstrings and calves. Try to keep your back straight as well as you can. Breathe in, lean up, go to the side of your mat, and come down in a squat. Bring your hands to heart center and elbows to your knees to press out your hips. This is a good hip stretch. Bring your palms to the ground. Now we're going to go into two forms of this. There are two different choices here. You can either bring your knees to your elbows and hold here for a few breaths. But if you feel like if this is too easy, you can bring your legs up into headstand. If you lean more toward the front of your face, you can feel it be a little bit difficult on your arms. But this is really good for you and it's okay. Just breathe in and out. Now we're going to take a quick stretch in our child's pose. Bring your hips down, bring your arms forward, and forehead to the ground. Breathe here for a couple of breaths. Lean forward and back into downward dog. Bring your right leg up into downward dog split. Stretch your hips out like this. Bring your knee out. Straighten it. And move forward into a plank with your leg lifted. Back to upward facing dog. Look up. Bring your shoulders back towards your spine. And lean back into downward facing dog. Now we're going to do this with the other leg. Lean forward. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Look to the side to stretch out your shoulders. Remember your shoulders have to be pressed back. And go back into downward dog. Bring your right knee to your forehead and down to low lunge. Warrior 1 and Warrior 2. Stay here for a few moments. Make sure your right shoulder and arm are pressed forward and then go back into reverse warrior. This is your side angle. We're going to lift up and stay in Warrior 2. Bring your palms forward. Leg back, forward plank, upward dog. Bring your right leg back into downward dog split. Lean forward, chaturanga, and upward facing dog. If this is a little too difficult, you don't have to do a downward dog split in your chaturanga. Bring your heels forward. Again, hands to the ground, pedal your knees as you need to. Lift up, inhale through your nose, and hands to heart center. Breathe here for a few breaths. Come back onto your seat. Bring your palms down. Now there are options for this one. And lift your hips, keeping your heels on the ground. It's more difficult if you bring them farther. However, if this is too easy for you, you can bring your palms closer to you and more forward. Lift your hips and heels off the ground. I'll remind you this is a really difficult pose. You can see if you can bring your legs back a little bit, but bring them back forward. This is really great for your arms and your core. Come back sitting with your legs crossed, palms on knees. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Bring your hands back, lift your hips, open up if this feels good. Come back, bring your arms back to heart center. Feel your thumbs against your chest, your heart pumping. Breathe in through your mouth, breathe in through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Namaste. Thanks. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I hope you did.